Hello/x/inans. I have a few stories I want to tell. Haven't been active on this board much before, but I feel like writing this down. Don't expect anything super crazy, they really ain't that big of a deal. Story 1. Me. Roughly around 13. At the time was alone during the mornings, while my parents were at work. Had an acquaintance come pick me up to take me to school, which started at 1 p.m. One day go to the bathroom to get ready to leave as usual. Bathroom is at the tail end of a long corridor that connects all rooms. Be around bathroom door. Suddenly hear footsteps running straight for the bathroom. Very heavy footsteps, sounded like someone in heavy-duty boots. Immediately get shivers on my back and immense feeling of terror. Instincts kick in, slam the door shut and immediately lock it. Steps stop in front of door. Start moving in circles in front of the door. Meanwhile me crying quietly in the bathtub. Footsteps eventually stop. Call my mom using my old ass cell phone with buttons I happened to have on me. Mom arrives 2 hours later. Nothing. Story 2. Me. About a year ago. Sitting in a chaise lounge. Reading a book. Absorbed into it. Suddenly get an extremely vivid image of myself, but seen from outside. The point of view was from inside a wall nearby. Image starts fading away after a while. To this day can't recall for full image I had seen that day, and now ex-friend of mine freaked out when I told them this, saying some entity made contact with me and I was in danger. I think it's pretty BS, but still leaves you wondering. Me. I've noticed something weird for years. Every time there's a UFO story, there are cows nearby. Always cows. They don't move. They look. They listen. What if it wasn't a coincidence? What if cows weren't real animals? Greater than battalion, bioorganic cameras. The earth has been dotted with these things for centuries. They ruminate, but they're actually recording. They live in slow motion because they have nothing better to do than monitor. UFO doesn't abduct cows. It comes to download the data. Alien cloud, rural version. When you hear a moo, you don't hear an animal. You hear a confirmation ping. Transmission successful. File sent. Cows don't really sleep. They never run away. They're not afraid of anything. Because they're not alive like you. Look a cow in the eyes. For too long. And you'll see that it's the one watching you. 2 halves. Story 3. Me. About a week ago. Walking in a park with 2 friends of mine. They get absorbed in their own topics, so I stop paying attention. Look at the sky out of boredom. Perfectly black circular thing just existing in midair. Quite a bit far away from me. Look at it. The shape is moving. Movement is on a perfect straight line in a way I cannot even begin to describe. Starts accelerating a bit a short while after. Vanishes behind the tree line. Shortly after a second ball appears. Moves at same speed. On the exact same line as the first one. Vanishes behind the tree line as well. At first I thought those were the types of balls they attach to electric grids, given the movement on a line made me think they were on a literal line, but not only were they too high for that to be the case, but there were no electric grids nearby. Me. Human. Part of a secret organization designed I watch you ever since we noticed you watching us. Watching you. Watching you watch me. Watching. Waiting. Commiserating. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Na 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 na. I think she was observing me a few years ago. Me. Waiting to get picked up at a designated place for work. See these 2 cars follow me. See them pull up and a woman is there talking with some men. They are obviously monitoring me. Ignore them and they go away. That was strange, but I thought it was a gang thing at the time. Maybe it was her keeping tabs on me. Me apply to trade school. Manifest I would get the trade I want. Didn't even get a single trade I want. Also a failure in academics, don't even have enough marks. Had to sit out many years due to failures. What to do, brothers couldn't advance to college either because of failure. I believe your style also does things. Be me. Write explanation why someone irrefutably wrong. Also make a joke. Everyone ignores the irrefutable statement and challenges my silly joke as if it is the important part of the argument.